Hi, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you had a phenomenal end to 2020 and that this year has began in an awesome, wonderful way for you. So, we are back at it this year, giving you guys things to think about, resources, some content to help you build a business that you absolutely love, that is your joy. So, how it's going to work this year is we will be doing two newsletters a month about a particular topic to get you moving, going, and building and growing that business that you've wanted to have, that you've been maybe even struggling with for a while. So, one of the things that we're going to do different this year, and I thought would be fun, for those of you who don't know me, my name's LaShonda Herring, and I kind of geek out on sci-fi stuff like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Star Trek, and superheroes. So we're going to include those things in the newsletter this year for some fun, because I believe that yes, business can be serious. Yes, we want to make a profit, but at the same time, we should also have some fun. So we're going to be highlighting different superheroes or characters from movies and books to really talk about and hone in how do we use those stories and those heroes' journeys to help us along in our business. Okay, so that is what we're going to do this year. So pretty much every time that I do one of what I call a vlog instead of a blog, I will share about a particular character as well as whatever the theme is for that month, so that you guys can kind of have some fun with this, but also apply it to what's going on in your life. So I thought it would be great to start off this month with your mission. And a mission is, what is your purpose? You can call it passion, but what is your mission? What does that look like for you? When you think about your business, how did you design it? What was the mission? What was the point? When you guys are thinking about even creating yours, what is it? What is that mission that you want to do? And so some of you may have a bunch of things that you may want to do, because there could be a bunch of things that you're actually really good at. So one of the themes that we've talked about this month in our free sessions is using your story. Using your story, pieces of or a piece of your life that has really impacted you, has really made you passionate about a particular thing. So for example, in one of the sessions that we did this month, I talked about how when I was younger, about 16, 17 years old, my sister passed away and she got killed by a drunk driver. Now I could use that piece of my life as a motivation for business. I could deal with people who are addicted to drugs, which I did for about 20 years, or I could create different rules or different ways of telling if somebody is over the limit and maybe shouldn't drive. There's hundreds of options there. I could do things like the MAD group has done, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, gives support to other people that have gone through crisis when it comes to, drunk driving. So there's a lot of things that you can do with pieces of your story. But the key is you want it to be something that you're really passionate about, something that you feel like is your purpose, is why you were put here. So spend some time thinking about that. So one of the superheroes that I wanted to talk about related to this is, let's think about Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man was a young kid in high school, going through normal high school, was not very popular. People kind of saw him, but really didn't. He felt like there was nothing special about him. But then one day something happened to him. He went on a field trip and he got bit by a radioactive spider. And then he woke up the next days with these amazing powers. So what there's, so when you look at the story of Spider-Man, we all see his superpowers, his web, his spider senses, how he helps and he saves people. But he made a choice. And his uncle had said to him, not knowing about his superpowers, but said to him, with great power comes great responsibility. And so Spider-Man took that to heart. Peter Parker took that to heart and became Spider-Man, and decided that his mission was to help other people, to protect them from harm. So he decided, now that I have these powers, he could have just decided to be a really cool kid at school, and that was it. But there was something else burning inside of him. He wanted to help other people. He wanted to make a difference. So he used that incident and now these new powers in his life to make the world a better place. So now think about that in the terms of your business. Have you gone through something that you feel can really help someone else? And I'm going to use an example that's really popular in January, weight loss, right? That's a big, big deal in January. People are trying to lose weight. Seems like every January, there's this massive amount of people who try to lose weight. But what if you're one of those people who has lost weight? What if you're one of those people that found a phenomenal system to help people really lose weight, and it worked for you, and you believe it can work for other people? And through your journey with this, you've discovered special techniques, special systems, special ways of putting maybe food and exercise and maybe even your spirituality together to help people lose weight. So now you can take that piece of your story, and no, you didn't get bit by a radioactive spider, but you can take that piece of the story and the things that you've learned and the lessons and all of the trials and tribulations that you've gone through, and that could be your mission for your business. So that's one area, and that's one piece of your life, because you're more than just your weight loss. But if that's something that really you love to talk about, you love to spend time on, you'd love to help other people with, then that can be your mission. So the question for this week is, what is your mission? What are those secret powers or things that you've developed over the years that you can now share and help somebody else so that they can get to a better place in their life? All right, guys, I want you to think about that. And if you guys are really like, okay, I need to figure out my mission, or maybe you have it, but you want more clarity, or maybe you have a bunch of things that you like, we are offering a workshop this month on, let's see, it is January 28th. And our workshops for this year, we're going to offer about one a month, maybe more. And our workshops are $29. So if you're interested in that, there will be a link in the email, and you guys are more than welcome to sign up for that workshop. What we do in our workshops is actually work. So you will be given exercises, we will brainstorm, there will be coaching, so that you walk away with your next steps. So our first one is, what is your mission? So we are going to work on that. We're going to help get you clarity about your mission and your business, to make sure that you have a sense when you're starting this year with a clear, direct focus. Because without really knowing what your mission is, it's going to be really hard for you to attract the right clientele, for people to say yes, for your message to be clear and succinct. So if you need some clarity on that, you need to hone it in, you want to make it really, really tight, then definitely join us for the webinar. It'll be a 2-hour webinar, and it's, like I said, January 28th. And the webinar is for about an hour and a half. I'll go to 2 if we have more questions, because I always allow questions at the end so that people don't walk away with more confusion, but they walk away with more clarity, and they feel like they've gotten even more out of the workshop. So definitely join us if you're interested in that. If you have more questions, shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to answer that. Have a phenomenal, phenomenal 2 weeks, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.